Okay, just going to share some ideas about, in this case, making a 10 question multiple choice about ACPs here that could be used for lots of different things. Just a few little things I've thought of, partly to do with efficiency, partly to do with getting images in. So obviously going to add a question. I'm thinking about multiple choice here, and standard AQA multiple choice has 4 answers, and because the image, I'll need the answers to be in the image question, I'm just going to put A, B, C, D down here because we can't have graphs and stuff as a response. I'll put in the correct answer later, and I need to tell it that it's a score of 1 point or whatever it is, so that everything will get totaled up. Now my tip here is that because that's exactly the same for all 10 questions, I'm just going to click that copy question button, and I'm going to press it until I get to question number 10. Then I'm just going to stick in an image. I'll show you how to get the images in a moment. So click in here, add an image, upload. That's actually my previous one. I want ACP3. And basically the trick is your picture that goes in, as in my experience, has to be a ratio of it more than 2 wide to 1 tall, and I'll show you how to achieve that in a moment. Yeah, there we go. I'll put the correct answers in with the mark scheme in a bit, but you can see it's gone full width as opposed to only going across half the width and basically then being invisible to students. So we'll just pause it there. Okay, just going to show you how to make sure your image is twice as wide as it is tall. So you need a nice canvas. I'm working in Paint, and I'm just going to resize this, and I've just realised why some of mine have gone wrong. So my screen is about 1000 pixel tall. Need to get rid of the maintain aspect ratio here. So to make sure it's at least twice, so I'm just going to go for that being 2100, because that's just over 2 times. Okay, and now I've snipped in this question. Clearly that's quite a tall, thin question, quite a tall question. So I'm just going to, I've snipped that, but I can't demonstrate snipping. It seems to completely destroy the recording process. So I'm going to go back to Paint. You can imagine, and I'm just going to do Control V to paste it in. So I'm now happy that that's going to be the right aspect ratio. I'm just going to stretch it so it fills the space, so it's as tall as the image. I've gone a bit far there. Just going to do. Okay, so it comes down to the bottom because you want it to be as tall as possible to make it easy, legible. It's going to save that. Obviously that's question 6, and if I was actually, I'm not going to click save because it will just go over the one I did before. I don't really want the number 6 to be visible, but you get the idea. Now I'm just going to show you how to deal with a kind of question which is more the right shape to start with. So you can imagine I'll clip that, go back to Paint, Control V, and I think your best bet is just to stretch it out, as long as you keep it within the dimensions of that canvas. It's looking a bit weird at the moment, but I think once it's scaled back down again it'll be fine. So that was question 7, I think. So file, save as. Already done this before. Question 7, save. Okay, and that should now work okay when you're putting it into form. Finally, just showing you how to put in the correct answer. So I have to go through working through the. I haven't actually checked, but let's just say that's the correct one. Once you've got it all set up with correct answers, 2 ways to share. I'm sure you know all about this. That link there is the one you're going to give to students, and then they can they can answer the questions, and you'll see that accumulating responses. Just a few things in settings. Got it set only one response, record their name, and we want show results automatically off, and we want shuffle questions on. Then we can share it. That's the link for the students. It's a simple small subject, then that's all you need. But if you want somebody else to cooperate, you want that link. And if you want, I'm going to need to send that to Rick, so he can then copy that into his browser, and it'll ask him to duplicate it, so his students' marks and my students' marks don't get muddled up. Probably easiest to make one per group. Okay, thank you.